This Shopify Wishlist app is free for life for the merchants that install it right now. If you want to add a way for your customers to mark their favorite products so that they remember what they liked, and a way for you to better understand your product catalog, installing a Wishlist app will do just that. Wishlist Monk is a great option. You'll find the link in the description. So after installing the app, you're gonna see this dashboard. For me, I have the app installed currently on the live theme. If you don't want to have that, I'm gonna show you in a second how you can install it on a copy theme, but this is how the app actually looks like. So this is the theme I have the app installed on. I have here at the top the heart symbol. After clicking it, I'm gonna be directed to this wishlist page, but I don't have any products in my wish list at the moment, so I'm going to go back to my home page. And as you can see, the product cards also have this hearts right here, so you can actually click those and these products will be sent directly to that wish list. So I'm going to add a couple of more. So I'm going to add this one and this one. This is the featured product section. I'm going to go now to the catalog, and it works the same way on the catalog. I'm going to see the hearts on the products that I've already wish listed, so I can scroll down and find more, and I can add more products to my wish list. I can also do that by going to the product page. So if I'm looking at a particular listing, I can see that I have this button over here, and if I click that, I'm going to mark this product as being on my wish list. And now if I go back to the wish list page, which is over here, I'm going to have all the products that I marked in this list here, which is really handy because as you can see here at the top, I can click on the share button. I can take this link and I can send it to a friend or to my spouse, and I can ask her or his opinion about the items that I have in my wish list. This is not all. Actually, we can use the information from this wish list to automate emails and SMSs to the customers. We can send them discounts and we can send them offers on the items that we already know that they like, which is really powerful. Setting this up is really easy. As I said, this is the dashboard. I have it on my live theme over here, but if you want to test on a different theme, you can go right here at the bottom and you can either disable if you want to disable it from your live theme, or if you want to test on a different theme, you can just go there, click that and select a different theme and then click on test on that theme. Then you're going to be able to test these functionalities on a different theme that is not live. Maybe you want to see how it looks, maybe you want to customize it. This is the way to do it. As I said earlier, this app has 3 blocks and you can see them right here. You can click on view details and you can see if the blocks are enabled. So we have here the add to wishlist button. So the buttons we have on the theme, wishlist header icon, the heart that we have at the top of the theme, and then the wishlist page. And I've enabled all of these. If you want to do that, you're going to have this button here, manage blocks. And if you click it, you're going to see these blocks and you will be able to enable them from here. By clicking one of these buttons, you're going to be sent to the customizer. And inside the customizer, you're going to have the wishlist block over here. And all you have to do is click on save. This will enable the wishlist header icon that we just saw earlier, the one that is shown here that will redirect you to the wishlist page. So after enabling all the blocks, you're going to want to go to settings, and in here you're going to be able to customize these blocks exactly the way you want them to be. So for example, we have here at the top the product page display. If I click on that, I'm going to get another customizer that will allow me to customize this button on the product page. And I have all sorts of settings in here. Like for example, I can just show the icon only right there if I don't like the button underneath. Then I can change the icon to be something else, or I can add my own custom icon right there. If I want to change the text, I can do it from over here. If I want to change the fonts, if I want to change the position. So there are a lot of settings that you can go through and make this wishlist button fit your branding and your store. Now going back, I'm going to have the same type of settings for all the blocks. So if I go to the wishlist product cards, I'm going to have settings to customize those. So these ones can be either hearts or something else. You can add your own custom icon if you want. You're going to be able to reposition them on the card. If you don't like them at the top there, you can set them at the bottom. You can also go and change the colors to fit your color scheme and so on. So with the wishlist page, the same story. You're going to have settings to customize it and make it look exactly as you want it. You're gonna go through these settings and you're gonna make this page fit your branding, fit your voice. And when you're done, you're going to just save and it's going to reflect on your wishlist page. And then we have the wishlist pop-up message, and it's important for our customers to actually create an account with us, because then we know their email, we know their phone number. So it's good also to customize this pop-up and make it fit our branding and maybe convince people to sign up for an account, because then we'll be able to keep in touch with them and convince them to come back to the store and buy from us. Then underneath these, we're going to have a couple of settings, like for example, guest access, and this will allow customers to use the wish list even though they don't have an account. You're still going to have analytics, you're still going to have people using your wish list, but some of them might not be registered users. Then underneath, you're going to be able to enable or disable the search in the wish list. Some people have extensive wish lists, so it would be better to have this enabled. And last, you're going to have your analytics, and this is the most important area. You're going to be able to tell which of the items are very popular. You're going to be able to create campaigns around those items and so on. One of the nicest things about the Monk Wishlist app is that it creates triggers that you can use inside the Flow app. So for example, you have a user that marked this product as a favorite, so they've added it to their wish list. Then you can trigger a message with a discount to be sent to them in like a few hours after they've wishlist that item. This way you can push them to actually make a purchase with you. And I'm going to show you in a second how you can do that. We can go inside the Flow app, which is a free Shopify automation app, and we can create a new workflow. Inside this, we can select a trigger that will trigger an action. So for example, I can go here to select the trigger, and I'm going to look for the Wishlist Monk triggers. And let's say when a customer adds a product to favorites, so Wishlist Monk product added, whenever someone hearts a product, then we can define an action. So I can now go ahead and create a flow to send an email with Klaviyo. I can go and create a flow to send an SMS with a different app and so on. This is really powerful because you can bring customers back after you already know they like a product, and you can push them over the edge and make them buy that item. Wishlist Monk also works inside Sidekick, which is also very powerful because then you can create automations, or you can use the information from the app inside Sidekick to get a better overview. Overall, Wishlist Monk is really straightforward and easy to use app. You're going to find the link in the description, and don't forget, it is free at the moment, so it's going to be free for life for you if you install it right now. Having a wishlist can bring back customers who are never going to buy on their first visit. If you want to learn more about how to turn more visitors into buyers, watch this video next, click it, and I'll see you there.